Hi everybody, welcome to Monkey Island Madness. This is an impromptu stream on a Saturday. Normal time is Mondays at 1 o'clock Eastern. Try and come to a live show sometime. There is a live audience, so I'll be yakking at them. Hi Mindy, hi Dorothy. But this week, I walked out, I was cleaning because Robert's daughter was going to come stay with us overnight. And I walked out my door and there was a box. And I thought, well, that's odd because I didn't have anything ordered. I know it's hard to believe, but I didn't. And there was a box out there. And when I opened it up, it was, I'll come out a little bit. It's the Flow book, a book that takes its time. And I was not expecting this at all. And my friend Elaine, that I always confuse with Eileen, and she's moved away from here, but she sent this to me, and it was so nice. And I had never seen this book. Of course, we're all familiar with the Flow magazines from Dee Dee, but I had not seen this book at all. So it's very cool. There's quite a bit of reading in it, believe it or not, toward the beginning. But I'll just flip through it real quick because it is very, very cool. And I'm not trying to enable you. And I've not had a chance to even look at it. So, but it's talking about the benefits of being mindful and stuff like that, and I try and be mindful. But anyway, here you go, Eileen. This is for you. It's all Zen and everything, so you could meditate, because you just said over at Carol's that you're not going to meditate, and neither is Jean. So it was a nice, thoughtful surprise. So I think it's going to try and make me see my inner me or something. I don't know. I don't know. Might be a losing battle there. Let me see if I can get it where you can actually see both sides of the paper. There, that's better. So I'll just flip through it real quick, and it won't take long. But these are little cardboard pieces that are perforated that you can, I guess I'm supposed to make a beautiful moments jar. And then I take these cards out, tear them apart, and put them in there. We'll see if I have any beautiful moments. So there's, 3 or 4 pages of those. They're very cool. And I may show this again on Monday, you guys, depending on, because we only have like 11 people here. But it really is a cool book. And there's a poem. Celebrate the wait. We want to see a movie and ta-da, we download it. We're craving strawberries. They're available even in winter. We want to see our friends across the world. Skype. We hardly have any time to savor anticipation anymore. You know, I hadn't thought about that, but that's really true. Everything is available right at your fingertips, really, these days. You can even get strawberries delivered. I can't, but other people can. Oh, this one says clear out your closets, leaving them empty afterward. Are you kidding? I'd have to hire a pod to do that. Start a new blank diary. How many times do we do that? Send dinner invitations in the mail. Like, that's going to happen. I think these people took that. I think they took Eileen's drugs. Yeah, my inner self is not allowed out in public, Eileen. That's pretty certain. The joy of one thing at a time. All right, and then they included like a little notebook in here for the joy of one thing at a time. Prioritizing, making resolutions. I make resolutions not to order things all the time, and they last until the next time I order something. I will not check email on my phone during the weekends. Well, I don't do that anyway, so. Anyway, it does give you tips about being more mindful and I guess living in the moment. Step out of your comfort zone. Well, that's not going to happen because I'm not leaving home. Life is about finding the balance. It is really, I think, a cool book for people who want to learn to be mindful. I like this page. Pleasant propaganda. When a long-forgotten World War II propaganda poster resurfaced, it brought daily inspiration into the 21st century and sparked the creation of new motivational posters by clever contemporary designers. Do your best to enjoy your day. And this is so true that everybody is so paying attention to their little screens that I think they do forget to look at the world around them. That is absolutely certain. Anyway, I'm going to have to take time to read it. I thought this page was really pretty. It's strange, really, that we often don't know the names of the wildflowers that grow near our homes. They're the birds in our gardens. A whole new world opens up when we get even a smidgen of nature knowledge. So that's your task, Eileen, and next week I want you to learn some of the names of the birds and the trees and the flowers around you. And be able to talk about them with us on stream. Hi, Christy. What are your values? What do you want from life? What would doing that give you? What do you want? Just, I don't know. I love books like these. Here's Chinese 5-spice. And my feeling is, I mean, I've told you guys before, I'm going to tell you again. I mean, it's not like I don't bake cookies. I bake cookies at Christmas and stuff, but if Robert wants cookies, he better go to the cookie aisle at the Walmarts because there's a whole aisle of them. I don't need to be standing here doing cookies. This one I loved, the case for hand lettering. I will definitely be participating in this exercise. I can promise you that. And it has a page for doodles, which you know I love. When you're smiling, an interview with clinical psychologist Tara Kraft. Feeling stressed? Turn that frown upside down. Even if your smile isn't quite genuine, you'll feel better. I'm overall a pretty happy person. Happiness is seeing life with eyes wide open. Look around you. This made me think, I think this was the one that made me think about Jonna and Darcy made those journals and we all did a scavenger hunt. I don't think Eileen did it, but I had so much fun doing that scavenger hunt. I want to do another one. I really do. I just got to come up with a list of things. So, but that's what this whole section made me think of. You know, you check it off when you see a frog or some wildflowers or a dandelion or raindrops on the window. But it made me think of the scavenger hunt. I really enjoyed that. You mustn't wish for another life. You mustn't want to be somebody else. What you must do is this: rejoice evermore, pray without ceasing, in everything give thanks. I am not all the way capable of so much, but those are the right instructions. I know I can host one. I just need to come up with a cool list. That may be a project I need to think about for real, because I really had fun doing that. And then another flip out, and I'm not sure what this is all about, but there's all kinds of these cool. I think you decorate the page with the things that you cut out is what I think, but all kinds of little exercise. Don't be afraid of emotions. Keep running. Sit quietly in a chair for a while and scan your body for feelings. Then answer these questions. Well, that would have been great if I was 30, but now that I'm 60, I would probably, where do you sense tension? Well, hello, everywhere. Where do you hurt? Everywhere. Are you kidding? But it is just about being mindful. Time to create, which I don't have a problem with, but I'm not going to create with food because I'm sick of cooking. Men and thongs will be first on the list. Avocado and apple soup with poached salmon. That sounds good. Celery root, fennel, and sweet potato soup. Now that sounds good. Maybe I will have to try some of this. Meditation makes you more creative, Eileen. Pay attention. Earth, fire, and water. But the artwork is even just cool. So, hi, Debbie. Snail mail. No matter how quick and efficient it is to send a text message, nothing is better than a handwritten card. By taking time out of your day to write and mail it, you tell the recipient that your relationship is one you care about, and it creates a lovely surprise amidst all the junk mail. I think, all the fibs are really good about doing the whole snail mail thing. So I think we've got that covered. But these are kind of nice because they're little postcards that you can cut out, put in an envelope, and mail off. So those are cool. Do you do what feels good? It always seems impossible until it's done. That's the truth. A good life is when you smile often, dream big, laugh a lot, and realize how blessed you are for what you have. That is absolutely true. Lists clear the mind. I am a huge list maker. So lists, I'm all about lists. I could have a whole book of nothing but lists. How to be happy with yourself. Taking one photo. I'm supposed to be doing the black and white challenge for Linda White Holloway, and I've failed so far. And this is about collaging. Some people are really good at collage. Dee Dee's great at collage. I'm not so good at collage. I don't know. Cutting and pasting. So they give you another flip out here. I guess to cut and paste things. Like they give you a whole sheet of stuff here, which is all cool stuff. But I'd be more inclined to want to draw that than cut it out and paste it somewhere. And then these little snapshots. That's cool. So it's so typical of flow. We have to make our life while we are living it. That's good advice. Time to reflect. Why life looks better with a beginner's mind. So I think it's going to be kind of fun to read through my mini course in mindful analysis. 30 days of writing and thinking. Oh my God. I'm going to probably try and do it though. I really am. But the artwork on the pages is very cool. Pens and ink spots and jars of ink. So, yeah. And the paper, of course, is very typical of flow. The weight of the sheets is a little bit heavier than text weight. Everything about it just feels good. Treat yourself as you would treat a good friend. Thoughts aren't facts, so don't take them seriously. This too shall pass. And here's more lists, fill-in lists. I want more of this in my life. Well, I'm just going to write money, 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 money. What I need to achieve it. A partner in crime. People I want to spend more time with. What I want to do differently. What I want to stop doing completely. And I will do this instead. A wish list. Celebrate today. So I guess it's just finding value in the little things. And I am a huge believer in it it really is all about the little things. Mindfulness in pictures. Is there a different way? Can it just be? So the photography and stuff is just really, really nice. Exercise and self-awareness. That'd probably scare the hell out of me. Happiness isn't a fixed point. It always is in flux. So just flipping, flipping, flipping. All right, here, you can do it. Week 1. Take a 20-minute walk at a fast clip. Day 2, 20-minute walking. Day 3, 25. Okay, so it's all about getting your butt up off the chair. That is really something I need to do. The art of vulnerability. Mindfulness and love. I knew when I met you an adventure was about to happen. Let's stick together. Now these are stickers that you can peel off of people's faces. So that's cool. I like this a lot. And then the back of it is really pretty. So you get a couple pages of those. Those don't try so hard. Being somewhere is more important than getting somewhere. We'll see how far I get in this. The beauty of dreaming, like that photography, that's gorgeous. If nothing could stop you, what would your big dream be? What is the most appealing aspect of this particular dream? What feeling or image relates to it? So, angry, anxious, jealous. I'm not any of those. Mastering the art of quitting. What do you give yourself? Oh my God, let's don't go there. And you have to write a letter to yourself. And then, what is in here? Oh, these are pages of stickers. There's a whole envelope on here that has pages of stickers. So that's cool. I love books with tip-ins like these. I love books like this. Penguins. I don't know what they're talking about, all the penguins. Something about being together. Try a little tenderness. And I know the lighting is sucky. I should have gone and gotten... Alright, that's better. Now that I'm done with the book. But now I'm in the dark. The artwork is fun. So anyway, if you want to be more mindful in 2018, you might consider buying the book. And if and when I, start doing it, I maybe will show you guys. So anyway, yeah, that's my new book. It was sure a fun surprise to get, I have to say that. And then some of you, I've just got it laying here, so I'm going to go ahead and show it. The other day when I streamed, one of the designs that CB gave me was called Bugle. And I wanted to see a whole page of them. So I did a whole page of nothing but Bugle, and I really like it. I like the way it came out. Who's having trouble? No sound or picture. Oh, damn. Hi, Lori. Ooh, you went to your new cabin. So anyway, that was a very fun design to do. And it'll just now, yeah, it's a big page. It's, what? 8 by 8. 8 by 8. And then the squares, I think I made the squares 3/4 inch. Nope, I did the squares 1 inch. So, yeah, I like the way it came out. Because I wanted to see the white all around, and then if you repeated the pattern, I think it came out really cool. Anyway, so that's that. And then the only other thing I'm working on right now, because I honestly, this week, I cleaned because Jackie was coming, and I didn't have to do a whole lot, but just, yeah, when you're having company, I couldn't remember if the sheets were clean, so I had to rip the bed apart and, yeah, make sure the bathroom's really nice and clean in the shower, and just things that you don't do a lot. Because the guest shower, it never gets used until somebody's here, but it gets like dusty and stuff, so you gotta do it. But it was fun to see Jackie. It was really fun to see Jackie. And I had to turn the light back on so I could see. So here we are working on, obviously, Pepe Le Pew. I had a boss whose name was Pew, only it was spelled P-U-G-H. And I think I've told you guys, but I'll tell it again since I'm doing Pepe Le Pew. My boss came to town, and his name was Pew, P-U-G-H. And we went out to dinner, of course, with my husband. And I'm trying to think how it all worked out, but anyway. I think my husband we went to a restaurant where our son was working, and my husband went to introduce my boss to Jamie, and he introduced him as Mr. Le Pew. And his name was Owen. Owen looked at me and he said, you call me Pepe, don't you? I said, yes, as a matter of fact, I do. So, yep. Jamie, this is Mr. Le Pew. Fortunately, he was a good egg. He wasn't mad or anything. He figured it out, and I'm sure I'm not the first brain surgeon to do that. This one, I've tried to leave the white space because everything's black, right? And I'm going to have to go back in with the white, but I've tried to leave a little bit of white here and there, so I know where to put the white. Oh, you put your clocks back tonight? I think we do ours next weekend. I think isn't it November 5th, you guys? I'm pretty sure it is. And in case you're wondering, this is just a 0.5 micron. I like to use the 0.5 of the 2 for the black fill-in. This one's getting pretty draggy though, so it's not going to live forever. Probably not too much longer. Maybe not even through today. Oh, okay. You're going to stream later after 7 tonight, Debbie? Because TCU football. TCU. Probably college football. And you'll be able to see the The line's better after I erase the graphite. I haven't erased it yet. And I haven't done the lettering yet, which I may or may not do on stream. I don't know because I haven't even picked it out yet. Now I'm changing to the 2, which is really like a calligraphy pen. So I can get big areas done in short time. Alright, I have to draw myself the line here. Let's see if I need any other. I might. That's right. Okay, this is the black part. And I still have my reference sitting here so I don't screw up, because if I screw up at this point, I'm going to be really mad at myself. And Pepe and his girlfriend, and I don't know Pepe's girlfriend, so he wasn't too difficult to draw. I've got a couple of things that annoyed me, but overall, he was pretty easy. Some of these that I've drawn, I've thought since I'm almost done with Inktober, which I'm really happy about, even though I have like 10 more pages in the book. I've thought I'd like to go ahead and continue the whole book and finish it. But some of these I've decided I'd like to draw large, because these are, okay, it's Penelope Pussycat. Alrighty then. But some of these I'd like to draw big. I almost drew the 7 Dwarfs today. And I thought, oh, I don't know if I'm that energetic. The 5 is giving up the goat right now as we speak, it appears. I think I have an extra one in the drawer. I'll look. A lot of black in this one. So I hope you guys are doing something, not just sitting here watching me do this, because that's boring. And I will go in and clean up the white areas with a white pen. I will do that. Alright. The black pen, bye-bye garbage. Let me look and see if I don't have another black one, or another 05. Because look how smart I am. I have a whole brand new set from Wish App. Okay, that's a 02. I don't normally have a 02. Let's see, I've got, oh look, this one's got a 005 in it. Oh, and an 8. I should have gotten these out a long time ago. Let's look at the 005, because this bad boy, oh my god, look at that. Can you guys see that? Little tiny. Oh man, I'm going to love that. I'll wreck it in 2 seconds flat, but oh well. Alright, 08. We just want the 05. Alright, so these are Wish App pens. They look exactly like the others, so when you buy them off Wish, you are getting the exact same product as if you were ordering, excuse me, from Amazon or JetPens or anywhere else, but they are quite a bit cheaper. But these are Wish app. And I think the biggest single difference is the packaging. I mean, this is how they come. You get them like this. There's no packaging. Take it or leave it. And it's got a cool brush pen in it. Yeah, perfect for teeny tiny ones. Oh, this juicy pen is really nice. Oh, I need to quit being such a tightwad because, yeah, this juicy pen is cool. Alright, clean up some of these areas up here. Alright, let's see what I'm missing. Got that. Okay, his leg is next. I can do this with the two. Alright. It would certainly be worth looking into, Monique, for sure. Did I even say hi to you? Hi if I didn't. See, Vicki, that's the crazy thing. In real life, I am an absolute, complete, total tightwad. I really am. Your gardener came yesterday. I'd like to be able to just say that my gardener came. Yeah, my gardener came and did my yard. Now that it's getting freezing, I'm going to have to get out and be my own gardener, get some of this mess around here cleaned up before the real bad weather comes. 'Cause it's coming. Alright, now I'm going to have to use a finer pen for. Then I'll erase and we'll see where we're at. But I'm pretty proud of my bad self that other than the one day when we went to Tulsa, I have honestly done one drawing a day. And then a couple days I actually did two. So there were some bonus ones. Alright, I'm going to erase, and any corrections I'll make after that. Well, of course he did the garden as well. I want to be able to say my gardener came, or the cook came. The day I can say the cook came is going to be my happiest day in my whole life. Yep, when the cook came to make us dinner. Alright, here we go. We will erase it and clean it up. And I've said before, I don't know if penciling in before you ink is against the rules in Inktober, but I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't care if it's cheating or not. I couldn't draw this direct to ink. I could not do it. It takes me a lot of eraser to get this like it is. The cook came. That would be the best, wouldn't it, CB? Oh my God, the cook came today. I'd have a cook before I'd have somebody clean for me. That's the truth. I really would. And I don't have a real fine nib white pen, so that's why I'm trying to leave it the original white, because I could make a bigger mess going back in with the white pen, you know. This was tricky, actually, today, drawing in reverse for all this. And I'm not sure I love it, but it's not horrible yet. If I keep dinking around, it might get horrible. But Pepe is about done. I'm going to color his tongue graphite, so it's not completely black, but let me see, a couple more touch-up things. And I didn't leave her eyelashes. That was just too much to ask, so I will have to go back in and add them. Making sure that I've got everything. Something's funky there. All right, I'll check chat real quick. Your cleaner's coming on Tuesday. Robert told me the other day, he says, why don't you get somebody to come in here and help you? I guess I just don't mind cleaning that much. And this comes down a little bit more, I think. I mean, I don't like doing it, but I'd rather do it myself than somebody else come in and do it, in all honesty. I mean, with two of us here, how hard can it be, really? It's just that there's so much house. Alright, that may be as good as it's going to get. What is Eileen doing now? White ink is allowed. Oh, I know it is, CB. It's just, I wanted to use like a white pen, like this. But the problem with this, let me see if I can got a black paper here, right here. I may have to get out my dip pen if I do have corrections, because the width of the line is so big. I think the only way, and this one's starting to skip, which is my fault, I'm sure, because I didn't clean it. But, I mean, I can go in and do a little bit of touch-up. I'll do it up here on her eyes and see. But it's just the fineness of the line is really the problem. Cleaning up some of the edges it's fine for, but And honestly, you'd think I'm going to hang this on the wall. So there's there's her eyelashes up close. It doesn't do as fine a line as I like, but that's okay. All right, and now I think I'm going to go look for some lettering. Okay, and I didn't finish this down here, it looks like. Okay, I think that's right now. I'm going to clean that line up. So, yeah, drawn in reverse was pretty much okay. And that's the... I'll pull out for a second. There's the reference and the actual drawing. So, the color definitely makes a difference, but it's okay. And her facial expression isn't exact, but it's close enough. So let me look back and see if I can find the lettering for Pepe Le Pew. There's some. I don't have that much room though. Well, that's not gonna focus, I guess. This pose would have been really cute too. So let's see. Pepe Le Pew Pew. Robert's breaking everything. That's not bad. If it's gonna focus, dang it. It looks focused for you guys, but on mine it is so not focused. So where am I going to put the lettering? I'm kind of feeling like I want it up here. Well, I only have two choices, here or here. I was kind of hoping, maybe I'll do it sideways right here. Still looking. You guys have to just deal with my indecisiveness. Oh, here's smaller lettering. That's too small.
I'm on my way to Kathy Hart's.
All right, hon.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye, honey.
You guys have a good one.
All right.
Bye, all.
Is the caretaker going to be there?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
What?
Are you going to be over there alone? Or will the caretaker be there?
No, I think that takes care of the horses is going to be there.
Okay.
Nearly always is.
All right. I just like somebody there.
But don't, I'll call you back.
All right. You did your medicine, right?
Okay. Later.
Bye, hon. Oh, there's some nice, that's fun lettering. I like that. I like that lettering a lot. Right there. That may be my lettering, boys and girls. Thanks, you guys. I think that's going to be my lettering. I like the upper lower case. And it's not as heavy because there's so much black on this page. I just feel like I really would rather have some lighter lettering. All right, let's see what we can do with the lettering. All right, and my border is actually right there and right there. So let's see. If I end the Le Pew right there, let's see how much space I have to work with. I'm going to make the lettering smaller than it appears on there. All right, I think that's what I'm going to do. It's going right there. That'll be my baseline for Pepe, right in there. I'm going to go ahead and get a ruler out to give myself a straight baseline. And try and come in to about there. All right, let's see what we can do with that. Because the P is fairly large. I'm not going to have much room between. That'll be all right. And I want to come down a little bit from there. And I'm obviously not caring whether it's completely straight, right? So here we'll start with the P. Can you guys see, or do I need to come down a little bit? You might be able to see better if I come down. I'll get real quiet when I am doing this, and I'm sorry, but that's the way I do it. And I might have that one. I think I do have it too much of at an angle. I'll unangle it real quick. Yeah, that's better. Yep, that one's too small. See why I have to use a lot of eraser? Yeah, might be a little angled too much too. All right, and I want, since I have a descender here, hi Cat, I think I'm going to put the E on lay right in here rather than, just move the lettering in a little bit. So my descender has a place to go. So I'm actually going to write it backwards for spacing. This little mono eraser is the most valuable tool I have, I swear. I love that little thing. Alright, I might bring the L out just a hair closer. Okay. A lot of E's. Actually, when I'm drawing lettering like this, and I kind of and maybe it's just the shape is already in your brain. I don't mind having duplicate letters because I've already got them figured out. Okay. And the W actually is a little wonky like that, so I'm not sure that I'm going to fix it. That's kind of what it's like before I ink it. Rach did a YouTube video. Yay, I have something to look forward to. Oh, I love Rach's videos. In fact, I have all the silk paints because of Rach. Have I used the silk paints? Not very much. But that girl, man, she could work magic with her silk paints. And I love her voice. So yay, I have something to look forward to. And that L is totally, the top of the L is totally wrong, so I'm going to fix it. It's almost like they did two styles of letter here. The P is different from the others. And my lettering's a little bit bolder than what they show here, but that's okay. I don't mind it. All right, I think I'm going with that. And I will use the 01 because it's use the silks on Monday. I need to watch more Rach, Eileen, to figure out how to use them. But when she would use them on her lettering and stuff, oh, I love that so much. That P right there should have a serif off there, but it doesn't. So I'm doing it the way they did it. And I honestly could have taken a lot more time, but it's all good. I mean, I can get him out and mess with him, Eileen. I don't mind getting him out and messing with him. What the heck? But yeah, I'm not like the wizard that Rach is, that's for sure. Actually, watching Carol this morning made me want to get out my art journal. It just, the mess. Oh, the mess. I think that's inked good enough. I'm probably gonna, just because the whole page has so much black on it, I probably will blacken that. I mean, I don't have to, but if it comes out real good, maybe I won't. Oh, I'm gonna let that dry for a second before I start erasing. I'll go ahead and put the dots on, because y'all know I use the little dot template to do them. I think it's stupid to draw a circle when you've got a template that'll do it for you. Unless you're just practicing drawing perfect circles. And I know y'all probably think this is, oh my God, that's so tedious. Why does she do that? Well, it kind of, because I've done it on every page, it makes the whole book cohesive. And I'd like to do the Seven Dwarfs. I almost did it today, but it was just like, oh, that is a serious commitment. If I do all 7 of them. I might just pick Dopey and do just Dopey. I don't know. Because he's pretty cute. And so is Doc. I could either do Doc or Dopey because they're both just perfect. Oops, I'm off the screen. Sorry. They're not perfect by any stretch either. I don't care if they're centered or whatever. Doesn't matter to me. And I haven't looked up yet what year Pepe Le Pew was created, but I know he has to be pretty darn old because Grumpy or Sleepy. Yeah, and see, I'd pick probably Dopey or Doc. I like Doc because of his glasses, that, you know, how his glasses sit down on his nose. I think that would be challenging to draw because that's part of the thing I do when I try and do these. I mean, I could have done a really simple Pepe today, but adding the girlfriend, it just makes it a little bit more difficult, and it's not just about drawing the cartoon. To me, it's making yourself stretch yourself a little bit about what you're going to draw. So, I mean, I'm obviously not ready for portraiture yet, right? But I might be able to draw Dopey. And then color portraiture is a whole different ball of wax. I've done a lot of graphite faces and feel pretty good about them. But then when you add the element of color, yeah, whole nother ball game there. And I covered up some of the holes or some of the dots with the drawing, but that's fine. Odorable. 1945, January 6, 1945. Okay. Well, then he definitely qualifies. I'll look that up here in a minute to write it down. And who drew him. I'm surprised how many of the cartoons that we all watched were Hanna-Barbera. I thought Disney probably would be most of them, but believe it or not, Hanna-Barbera, either they bought them from the artist or they created them themselves. But yeah, they were some prolific cartoon guys for sure. Actually, I wouldn't mind being a cartoon artist. You know, making up your own character and creating the panels and all that. Actually, I have a comic book layout journal. It's about time for another zine swap, too. I've been kind of itching to do a zine. I actually have an idea for one. But arting in the next month is going to be really odd because the kids are coming for Thanksgiving. So when they come, I generally try and, get some stuff, make sure the house is clean for one, and two, get some food cooked ahead and kind of prepare and plan and be ready because I don't want to be cooking and doing all that stuff while they're here. So I like to be able to enjoy them while they're here. So, and then we've got Christmas right on the heels of that, and I probably will not decorate for Christmas before they get here because by now, just being out in the stores, I'm already sick of Christmas. I wish they'd wait until the day after Thanksgiving and magically overnight all the decorations go up. But this starting in July is nonsense, in my humble opinion. It's Warner Brothers. Hi, Kathy. All right, we are getting very close to done with this bad boy. So this is almost another Inktober in the books. I got a ton of stuff to haul out of here to take to the donation place too. I have been doing pretty darn good about getting rid of stuff, putting it out for donation. I just have to drive it in there. Alright, I think I will darken it. The lettering. I suppose I could do it graphite too, where it's not total. No, I'm going to do it black. Black it is, black it is. Oops, goofed up that P a little bit. Oh well. Going too fast. Got quiet in here. Sorry. Almost done. I mean, I'm seconds from being done here. Alright, I have one little thing to clean up, and we'll call that one done. Alright, what? When I was little, we put the decorations up on the candles. Yeah, Dorothy, that is very cool. I'd be perfectly fine with that. And it's not that I'm totally bah humbug, but really, I think this year, the first time I noticed Christmas stuff out in the stores, honestly, was July. And it was like, are you kidding me? Drying it. You left Santa a glass of beer? Well, yay, you! The 1st of December. See, I don't even know what date Thanksgiving is this year. And I probably won't, I don't even put up a tree anymore. I have like a little one that I keep decorated, and I just grab it and yank it and put it in a box and call that done. I don't know if I'll put the tree up, but I might put the garland around the stairwell, because that really is pretty, and it's really pretty at night. So I might do that, but I might not too. See, that L looks like it needs a wreath hanging off there, but it wasn't on there, so I'm not putting it on there. All right, we've got Pepe done. Hi, Brenda. Hugs on you, girl. Alright, where is my lettering guide? There, nope, wrong one, wrong one. Oh no, I can't lose that one. It's my very favorite. Hang on, I'm looking for my favorite lettering guide. It's got to be somewhere around here. It had to be here earlier. I did some more Zentangle last night too, CB. I'll put the cards over here and show you here in a second. Holy crap, what did I do with that? How could I lose it? Knucklehead. I can lose stuff faster than anybody I've ever known. I'm not kidding you. Hang on, maybe I knocked it on the floor. For real. There's something wrong with me.
Can I possibly lose it?
Oh, well, it's gone. I'm pretty sure I had it in here. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I'm mumbling to myself. Sorry. I'll just use this one, but I don't like it. It's not the same size lettering, but it'll be all right. We'll make it work, I guess. Yeah, see, that's me, Dorothy. The hype and the commercialism of Christmas, I can't stand it. I'm looking for that lettering guide. Hang on, I'm going to go run out and see if I left it on the couch. I'm just that anal, so you'll have to deal with it. And I think I need hot coffee. Did you take my lettering guide? Did you take it, pretty girl? I guess not. I will. It really is gone, you guys. I'm so bummed. So bummed. So bummed. All right. I don't know where it is. I'm going to have to make another one with that size lettering. Can't believe I lost it. All right, let me look up Pepe real quick. So I can get the information, and he's done. $19.45. And it's Warner Brothers, it says on here. Hang on. We'll look. Doesn't say quickly who the original artist was. I'm just going to put Warner Brothers and call it a day. I'm sure they had a whole staff of artists. Okay, and so from here, I'll take a photo and post it and call that done. And it will go right into the book with the rest of them. Oh, your decorations are in your attic? Mine are downstairs. All right, who's doing a Zentangle swap? Oh, okay. I just went back and Brenda said she's practicing for the swap that'll happen in January. Yeah. Well, in the meantime, you can just be picking out the designs that you really like. Thanks, CB. He's a done deal. Going in the book. Going in the book. So, and I don't know how many, I don't know, I'm sure most of you have seen, I'm going to pull out a little bit. I'll flip back through the last couple days. Henry was yesterday's. I knew a lot of people probably wouldn't know Henry. Henry is really weird because he only has one ear showing. I did not forget his other ear. It was not on the drawing. And this one was fun because his name was on his shirt. I didn't have to go in search of it. So I liked Henry. He was a pretty simple kind of guy. There's Huckleberry Hound. And I think I'm going to darken his lettering. I may have been in a hurry that day because I might have been having company coming. Tom and Jerry was very fun. I loved the lettering. I love doing the lettering on this one. And I like that Jerry was sitting on the lettering. Yeah, Henry is old. So, and I probably should have darkened part of Tom and Jerry, but really the last couple days have been crazy. So, and here's little Dot. And I think this is about where, no, this is probably the last time because I did Archie and then I had to do Jughead, who's way here in the back, because he was a bonus drawing, even though I counted him as one of the days. So, yep, I like Jughead and olive oil. So these were bonus drawings because Eileen is a whiner. Jerry got goosed by some R's. And Chippendale. This is the last one I did on stream, in fact, because I was having difficulty with the lettering, where to put their names. So, so other than that, you guys have seen all the ones before that. So, I'm drawing on the back sides of the pages now. So, I won't put him away though until I get his photo done. And then I'll trim the book at the very end, but that's where he'll go. Yep, 26, 27. So it's getting to be a pretty good book. I'm loving it a lot. And I think when I actually bind the book, I may mount them on black paper. I haven't decided yet, so, but I think I will mount them on black paper as a flip. I'll trim them out of these pages and actually mount them to give the pages a little bit more substance because this is just 20-pound paper. Yeah, he was awesome. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, there was so many to choose from. If you guys want some serious bad boy eye candy, Google up Chippendale images. OMG. You'll be there the rest of the day. It's as good as Pinterest. I'm not kidding. You'll be there all day. All day. So he's ready for his photo. I can put that away. And I'll pull out the, oh, that goes in the book. I'll just put it after this page. I'll pull out the Zentangles because last night I wrote down all the ones that you had done on your sheet there yesterday, CB. See, it even says CB Zentangle. And all the ones that I wanted. Well, I went and got the first one, the Flow Mill. I guess is how you pronounce that, Flow Mill. It's kind of tricky because the space between where they connect, well, on one hand it's good because you can't tell, but on the other hand, yeah, my analness makes them want to look like they're actually passing through the flower. Anyway, I like this one. I thought this one was really fun. It will be, you guys. I will love having it when it's all done. Well, then, when you pull up the Zentangle design, you can just keep flipping through them like forever. So I ended up doing a bunch of other ones that weren't on. I never got to the second one of CB Zentangles because I started doing a whole bunch more. So I'll just show them to you real quick. This is Specto. I like this one because it it's kind of twisty. Now I haven't shaded these yet. I'll pull out. Where's my shading pencil? Oh my gosh, I'm losing everything. What is wrong with me? Because I moved stuff. Oh, there it is. I already got it out. I'd rather use the light one than the dark one. But yeah, I haven't shaded these. So when this one's shaded, it's going to be very cool looking. So they're going to be ready to go in my book. I'm going to have to alter my little cheat sheet too. I have not done that. But see how cool it starts looking after you shade it? So these are your fault, CB. Robert took it, yeah. I know, CB. I finally just went, I'm just doing it. All right. This one's called G-Chi. And I thought of Jean when I did this one because it starts with a treble clef. I think that's what that's called, a treble clef. And then you draw around it. I'm going to see if the lighting will get better for you guys if I do that. But then I went ahead and did it in a big design. So that's pretty cool. And I actually goofed this up. But you can't hardly tell. And, of course, it hasn't been shaded. So I could shade some of it real quick. I think it's good to have to figure out where to shade it too, you know, where you want it to look like it's going down or up, whatever. It's just all good practice, I think. And actually, I'd rather have that whole center black. Y'all got me drawn in the dark again. So anyway, you guys knew Robert's daughter was here this week, and it was so much fun. Oh, so nice to see her. She's such a good girl. She's fun. Very fun. And I just did this sitting on the couch last night. I truly did take a day off yesterday, you guys. I didn't do well. I can't say that. I lie. I tore the bed apart and remade it, even though it had only been slept in once. But with my kids coming soon, I just thought, just go ahead and do it. That's one step ahead of the game. And I haven't put the bed back together yet. I probably won't do that. Because I'll throw the sheets back in the dryer right before the kids come so they smell really yummy. If I put them on now, they won't smell really yummy. So yeah, I just did that. I like that one. Came out really pretty. So that was G-Chi. This one I didn't do so good on. I've got to redo it. But it was really cool the way they did it. It's much like Betweed, where they're piled on top of one another. But this one I got to redraw, so I'm going to set it aside. This was Ham 6. I don't know. I have no clue how they come up with the names of these things. But yeah, I like that one. A lot of these are really, really similar. So I like that one. I like it a lot. And it's pretty simple, you know. I mean, you can kind of see how I didn't need to do all the step outs. Just start like that and just add the petals as you go. So that one was cool. This one, I haven't got it perfected yet, but I really like it. It's called Floop, Floop, which is a crazy name. But it looks like a dowel going through a coil. But look at how simple it is to draw that. You just start with a backwards C and connect those up. Draw the line through. It's like, wow, that is so cool. And then you have to draw the inside, but that is self-apparent when you get it done. So this one I also want to practice more because I like that one. The coil one, I like it a lot. This is Peacock. I like it a lot. Start with that. That tangle actually has a name, but I can't think of it right off the top of my head. And draw leaf shapes off one side of it. And then they showed different variations, so I just showed it with the line in it and then the shading. But that one I think is very cool. This one would be very useful as a border. So yeah, I like that one a lot. This one I like a lot. Whole gem. And it looks like a flower to me, but it looks like it's holding a gem. So I thought that one was really cool. And it's simple, simple. Yeah, Peacock is cool. And I did these. I'll show you what I did in the Beast with this one and this one in a minute. And this is LZIT, I guess. LZIT. These names kill me. I don't know where they come up with them. But it's pretty simple. You start with the dots, connect them. Draw the lines. This was a little tricky because you start behind this little circle, and I should have gone the other side of it. You'll be able to see better on the other side because I went ahead and drew the whole thing bigger. And you can see how it looks like it twists. It's hard to see on the small one, but on this one now you can see how it looks like it twists. But this is a cool design because you could use it kind of as your string and then Zentangle in these other areas. So I like this one a lot, and it's called LZIT. I don't know why they name them that. I'm dumb enough I sit and try and figure out. Now, why would you name that LZIT? Doesn't look like a zit to me. Nothing L about it. Oh, and then another difference was this is more flower-like, if you can see around that one circle. And then they did also with the squares. So, yeah. So that's LZIT. And then Flevo, and I did do Flevo on the back. And this one was kind of fun. It's real simple. I didn't do the squares because I wanted more area to play with. And then this is it on the back, colored in, and then just as a different design. I think I like it like this the best. This is kind of cool, but I think I like it like this the best, where it looks like flowers up and down, up and down. So that was Flevo, and that was Flow Mill, which is where CB got me started. So out of all of CB's list, I got one done. Yay me. And then this one I still got to work on. It's called 8Sam, I think. And it ends up looking like an interlocking chain. And I think if I can get this one perfected, it's going to be way cool. And I think I actually did that in the Beast last night, too. Let me see. I'm going to pull it over and we're going to see. Yeah, I did. Alright, here's where I was just doing the same kind of designs, just practicing them again. Here's that chain one I was talking about. So So I think it could be really, really cool if you get it perfected. And then here's that gem holder, whatever it's called. What do you call it? Hold gem. I did like a whole little garden of hold gems that I thought I would go ahead and watercolor and play with. And there's Peacock there on the end. So, yep, that's what I did. That's what I did yesterday, and I have not worked anymore. Well, you've seen pretty much everything I've done now, because I've not done any more on that brown drawing that we worked on, because I do stuff like this. I get sidetracked. That's okay. I'm the boss. I can do it. So that's all I had planned. Well, I actually had nothing planned. So I'll go ahead and stop this recording. So if you've watched this, thank you very much. And you guys stay put and I'll come back.